Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Hello, world. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm Black Red Square. We're there one more time. Another brand new season of the Music and Marriage podcast. Season 4.
We thank you guys so much for joining us. You could be anywhere right now. You could be doing anything with your time right now, but you're here with us. And we greatly appreciate that. Season 4, full effect. We're about to kick it off. Hopefully you guys continue to join us, continue to stay with us for all of our topics and our thought-provoking reasoning.
Yeah, this episode is not normal, you know what I mean? So make sure say on check in.
Yes.
You know
and
what
before
I mean?
we get
This
into the
season,
show,
I should say.
yes, make sure you guys go over and subscribe. If you are listening to us on the streaming platform, make sure you guys go over to YouTube for all of our visuals. Yeah. And you can check us out on YouTube at Amlak Red Square Official, and that is AMLAKREDSQUARE, and then you have a space and it's official. Yeah. And if you're listening to us on YouTube and you're viewing, make sure you guys go over to a streaming platform and make sure you guys subscribe to the streaming platform there as well. Follow us, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, anywhere podcasts are being published, streamed. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. It's been a little bit, trying to get back into the whole hang of things.
Yeah, because it's a long summer so far.
Yeah.
We've been on the road from the beach to the river, to taking walks in nature with the kids, just being at home with the children, during the summertime. It's like a different energy, because usually, for the past 2 years,
you've been home.
This year, it's gonna make it 2 years.
Yeah.
Since me personally, I have been home for the summer. Usually, she's here by herself taking care of the children. While I'm out there in the world, over there in Europe doing some work. So, due to Corona, still a go on. We're there this summer, and it's kind of like a different vibe too, because we're kind of more flexible, more mobile, and it's like we're able now to go out there and bring the kids with us and enjoy the country, Jamaica, a little bit more than usual, So it's kind of different this summer.
Yeah, it's definitely more freer.
Yeah,
for us,
more fun.
Despite Corona, we're definitely trying to spend a lot of time with the kids and just trying to do a lot of family activities where we can be able to bond with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely been a great time so far. Summer has just begun a couple weeks now. Yeah. So we've done quite a few things so far since the summer.
How has your summer been so far, personally?
So far it's just too hot. Outside of the heat. Outside of the heat, everything else is great. The summer's been wonderful so far. It's been pleasant. I haven't really had any, stressful times. Usually, as he said, I'm here alone, birthdays and stuff like that. So this year, we were actually able to celebrate.
Started last year.
We actually, was able to celebrate birthdays again with each other because for the past couple of years, he's been away, on tour in Europe. So it's been a good experience having us all here once again, together and, just getting into the thick of it,
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I just celebrated my 35th birthday. So, yeah, girl feeling herself a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just blessed to be here, just blessed to, being able to see 35 years on this earth, and I'm just grateful that I'm still here and I'm still in good health and I still have family. I'm still financially stable. I still have everything I need around me, So I'm just, just blessed, just very blessed.
Can't complain about that.
Yeah, can't complain about anything. So next couple of months we have 3 more birthdays to get through before we're over the birthday season for our household.
Yeah.
August is McKaylee. She's gonna be 14, and September 20th, as you guys know, is I'm like in our youngest King's birthday, and also our anniversary.
And our wedding anniversary.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a hectic few months coming up. Usually this time we take a little break so that we can just focus on family, but we decided to come back early this year and not come back in September, just to give, because usually we come back in September after the summer's over, after all the birthdays are done. But
True.
this year we decided to give you guys, a special treat, because the vibe was so good for season 3. We got such a great response, great feedback from all the fans, from all the supporters. So we just wanted to continue and just be consistent and just continue with the momentum and just keep it going.
Yeah.
And just continue to bring thought-provoking topics and, good reasoning, where we could really sit down and have certain, topics and certain conversations being had within our circle, within our community. So that's what Music and Marriage is for those who aren't aware of what we represent and what we're doing here. We discuss, thought-provoking issues, questions, scenarios that can, play a part.
About
It could be a good pro and con in relationship, family, so just hopefully you guys enjoy, the vibes and the reason that we bring forth.
Yeah.
And, just hold tight, because season 4 is going to be
A banger.
Yes, it's going to be a different thing. It's going to be nice.
Yeah.
So, let's kick it off with our first discussion of season 4.
Yeah, first topic.
First topic of season 4. So I was listening to a radio discussion one day, and I heard they had a question, and the question to me was very unique. It was very different, and I wanted to, touch on that and see how we will respond to it. So the question was, the question is, for tonight's topic is, would you be okay if your spouse is friends with your ex? Like, how would you feel about that? Whether the friendship, was brought on after you guys were in a, friendship or a relationship, or it was prior to you guys being in a relationship. They were friends before, and then, So how would you feel about that?
Basically, you being friends with my ex.
Yes, or you being friends with my ex.
Okay. Well, let me tackle it then from both ends of the spectrum.
Okay.
So, with me being friends with your ex, friends is a serious term. Maybe we wouldn't be like close friends, but at the same time we wouldn't be enemies either. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't look upon him no way because he was your ex. You know what I mean? He was before me, so I wouldn't feel no way about that. You know what I mean?
So you could hang out with him and be cool with him and be cordial.
I could be cordial. The hangout part, it depends upon the energy and the vibe, because you don't know, I'm alone. My friends and my people where I grow with from small. Majority of my friends are people that I've known from I was little. When I really have a lot of friends outside, close people outside of people who I've grown up with. So, for me personally, I'm just that type of person, and that take that kind of seriously, so to speak. So, to be like a close friend with one of your ex, I wouldn't. I don't know. It probably depends on the energy, but I doubt that I would be like a close friend.
Yeah,
but I would be okay. We would be okay, cordial, as you say. Wouldn't have nothing against him, because at the end of the day, like me say, he is an ex. Before me. And as long as there's no sexual tension between you and him.
But how are you going to determine that? How you going?
Well, you can always read the body language. You can always see the vibe.
Okay.
You can always can tell. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Any man or any woman can always tell when a certain kind of body language, vibes and tension is there between a woman and an ex-man, or them way. You know what I mean? So we definitely can tell. But like I said, I don't really have a problem with it. And then as far as you being a friend with one of my ex, I think it's also the same. We don't see why it couldn't be cordial. At the end of the day, women operate differently and see things differently from men, on a natural level. So I'm not really sure how you would have really perceived that situation, but me personally wouldn't really. It's neither here nor there for me.
It's not working for me.
I
couldn't be friends with any of your exes.
Why?
Because what are we gonna discuss? What are we gonna talk about? What are we gonna It's gonna be awkward for me. It's gonna be weird knowing that this person had certain type of intimacy with you, certain type of communication, certain type of conversation, certain type of, pillow talk kind of, you can say, man and woman type vibe. So for me, it would be uncomfortable knowing that, okay, this is my friend. She's around. She's coming to our house. She's coming to our event. She's around our children, around our family.
I think that would definitely be inappropriate.
But that's what I'm saying.
To our house
if you're gonna have an ex and she's my friend, my friends are gonna want to come over the house and they're gonna want to hang out and stuff like that.
That's definitely inappropriate.
So if that's your ex,
there's a line then.
Exactly. If that's your ex and I'm friends with her, she's gonna be coming to the house, seeing our intimate space, getting involved in certain parts of our lives, which for me, if you're an ex, you don't need to be a part of. So I don't think for me, I couldn't be friends with your ex just based off of that. And then on top of it, I can't be friends with nobody that you slept with. It's just weird for me. It's just weird. I don't see me sitting here having a conversation, genuine conversation with someone that you've slept with or that you had some type of intimacy or any type of intimacy with. It's just going to be, because in my mind, I'm here okay, she probably thinking about my man this way. If we talking about something or a topic or something about sex or whatever it is,
you don't want to be there to see her thinking.
And then she's going to be sitting there
naturally she got think about, naturally, ex I got have that in them mind.
And that's why I can't be friends with no ex. Right. That's why I can't have any ex.
And I don't know where you can stop. That's
it's nothing that I can stop, but it's something that I can prevent, because I can prevent you from being around me and prevent that energy from being in my space. So I can prevent it, but however, I can't control your thoughts. I can't control how you feel.
Exactly.
But I definitely control how I handle the situation and what's around me and what's presented in my space. Okay. So, but for me, I don't think I can be friends with. And for you to be friends with someone, if I used to talk to someone and you're friends with him, that's weird as hell. How could you feel comfortable knowing that, okay, I'm talking to this man and me and this man's cool and he done smashed my girl? I
mean, at the end of the day, as a man,
you don't think about those things?
From a man's perspective, it's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? You're the past.
So men don't think about, okay, well, my girl slept with him and, you know what I'm saying? Those things don't cross your mind? I
mean, it depends upon the context. It depends upon the context. You know what I mean? I've been in situations where we're in a place where I have slept with a girl and my friend slept with a girl too. You know what I mean? And she's also there in the situation, and she's socializing and she already a look part. I don't know what it is, We can't speak for her, but we as men, we already look past that. We don't even, it's neither here nor there. You understand what I say? Because in a way, and maybe in a way it's definitely weird, but in another sense, it's life. We are gonna do.
It's life, but for me personally, I just feel like there's so many men and women out here. Why would you want to dip into something that your friend done dipped into? Like, how thirsty can you be?
It's not about thirst.
For me, it's thirst. For me, it's thirst. Like, if you know that your friend messed with this girl, and then you're gonna go and say, okay, I'm gonna mess with this girl too. Like, if it's just a jump off, it's a one night thing, I can understand that probably. But as far as like a relationship, like, I know that my friend, but that's the topic, that's the question. If my friend is in a relationship with you and then you guys break up, then I'm going to turn around and go into a relationship with you. That's nasty.
That also depends.
That's nasty.
That also depends, because at the end of the day, like we said, it's life.
Yeah,
and it's the journey, and you can determine who a person you get in a relationship with.
I'm not
saying that you can't say because me and you did in a relationship, me not for there with
none of my family, none of my friends. Yeah, mega say that.
Or nobody in your surroundings.
Yeah, mega say that.
Determine that.
We can't determine that, but if you do that, you're gonna have a miserable life. Because right there, you're disrespecting me. You're crossing the line. Even if we're not together, you're crossing a certain line and you're being disrespectful to me. So right there, I have all right to show my ass.
Well, yeah. True, you have all right to show your ass, but at the end of the day, you can't stop certain things.
I understand that. I'm not going to stop it, but I'm going to make it very uncomfortable.
At the end of the day, where it going to be?
I'm going to make it very uncomfortable.
Where it going to be, right? Because as far as me see it, and as far as I think, you know, life is life. You can't stop certain things from happening. And if a man is destined to be with another woman, if a man is destined to
be with his friend's woman, because that's the context.
If a man is destined to be, because I'm pretty sure that there are scenarios out there in real life that a man probably there with a next man, a man probably there with him, a ex, friend, sister, cousin, auntie.
Yeah, but those things don't usually end. They don't usually end well. Because there's always some type of conflict with the feelings, because someone is going to feel hurt, someone is going to feel slighted, someone's going to feel disrespected. But the thing is, Nikita, even if we're not together, it's just
why should it cause contention if I am your ex?
Listen, you being with whomever you choose to be with after me is fine. However, out of respect and common courtesy for that person, I would expect you not to be with someone that's within my immediate circle. For me, if you do something like that, it's deemed as disrespectful, and you're trying to be disrespectful. And if you're trying to be disrespectful, then you're gonna get disrespected.
I don't think in that terms. Still, really don't think in that terms. Well, I think in from a more nature perspective, a more natural perspective, a more natural occurrence perspective, and I feel like things can happen between anyone at any time, and you know, it's not a matter of trying to be disrespectful, but
yeah, but if you're gonna knowingly go and date someone that's my friend or my family, that's being disrespectful. That's you crossing a certain line.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's you crossing a certain line.
I think that if something special is going to happen between two people,
so that mean that you've been peeping
it. Matter.
So that mean that
who the person is.
Okay, so it's safe to say that means that you had your eye on this person before you broke up with your ex.
No, it doesn't necessarily have to be that you was peeping this person from before. No, it does not.
That's what it's going to seem like to me, and that's going to seem very disrespectful and shady, and that's just going to take my antics up even more a notch.
Perceptions and emotions always lead to destruction sometimes.
No, but disrespect.
When you don't take everything into proper context.
Yeah,
when you feel like you're being disrespected, when really and truly people are just trying to move on with their life.
It's okay to move on with your life and be with who you want to be with. Just don't be with nobody that's in my circle.
And like we said, you can't determine that.
Yeah, but since I can't determine that, just know that you're gonna have a shit show or a storm on your hand. Like everywhere y'all turn, everywhere y'all go, every event y'all go to, I'ma be there to just make shit.
That is you
fuck
trying
shit
to.
up.
That is you.
No, that's me showing you disrespect because you're showing me disrespect.
No, that is you not trying to move on with your life because
it's not about moving on. I'm gonna move on with my life. I'm not. I don't want to be. No, I don't want to be with you.
You want to be.
No. It's not about.
You know what I mean?
No, because you're trying to make it seem like it's a jealous or possessive type of way.
It is.
No, it's not.
To me, in my opinion,
not.
Because if you see me, I move on with my life and trying to be happy. And just because it's a person in your circle, you don't want it to be that way, so you got to try and make it.
This might be a little touchy for you. Would you be okay? All right, if that's the case, if you're going to say it like that, then that it's okay. So it's cool if me and you break up and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go be with your uncle or your cousin.
Like me said before.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let me answer. Let me answer. Can I answer?
Go ahead.
Good. Like me said before. Of course, me go feel a certain type of way. I'm human to feel a certain type of way. Right? I'm human. So naturally, me go feel a certain type of way about that.
That's why I'm going to keep fucking shit up every time I see y'all together because y'all trying to violate and disrespect. So therefore,
can I finish speaking? But after feeling that type of way, knowing within myself that people are humans and we cannot determine who we like, who we go with, who our emotions get attached to, who our feelings get attached to. You understand what I say? Sometimes you just have to just let people live them life. Me not gonna be the person for they behind on the PPE club. I try to fuck shit up because me not feel like you should have dead or I got this. No, me not care about that. Me I move on with mine too. Can you move on with yours? Plain and simple.
Just because I say I'm gonna fuck shit up, that don't mean I'm not moving on with my life. I'm moving on with my life, but it's
gonna be moving on.
No, I'm gonna move on with my life.
Moving on.
However,
that's not moving on. I'm to moving me. On. You're stuck trying.
It's not
trying to fuck shit up for me
because you disrespected me. It's not even because of the ex. It's the family as well. Because the family is gonna get the shitstorm too. You're not the only one that's gonna get it. So it's not directed to say, okay, well, it's just gonna be the route that's coming to you only.
Direct this energy. Right? Mm-hmm. This energy that you could have been using to do other things, mm-hmm. You could direct it. I got a whole lot of energy. Exactly.
I got a whole lot of energy. So therefore, you can't terms or direct where my energy should go, how I should spend it. So exactly.
And I would never.
So therefore, if in my opinion, you're the type of person where you'll sit down and you'll take disrespect and you'll just let it slide because it's somebody you know and you'll just keep it pushing. I'm not that type of person. If you're somebody that I know, if it's somebody from outside and you found someone new and you want to move on with your life, go ahead, do you. Be happy.
Not somebody when you.
But you're not going to do it with someone that's in my circle. You're not. Because that's disrespectful to me from you and the next person that you're messing with. It's disrespect on a whole nother level. Yeah. And once you disrespect me, I'm going to violate you.
Once you see it that way, we can't. There's no.
So it's no like.
You see it that way.
It's no. Yeah, but you're making it seem as if it's like possessive or trying to be in control of something,
how I see it.
Or someone that doesn't want you and you're chasing behind them and trying to mess up their life because.
How I see
no, it's disrespectful.
It's how me see it. You see it as disrespect.
If you're
I see it as just someone trying to move forward with their life. Move on.
So why you can't move on with somebody else? Why would you have to do it with someone that's in my circle?
You can't move on with with somebody else. But the question and the situation is this.
Well, why would you?
I'm saying in the context of the situation.
But why would you?
In the context of the situation where your ex, you're attracted to one of your ex's friends or family members or whatever the case may be, and the attraction leads to a relationship. There is nothing you can do about that.
There's nothing.
Especially if this relationship becomes a great one, a prosperous one.
Over my dead body.
And that is exactly what I'm saying. Woo! That's exactly what I'm saying. You know I'm gonna concentrate your energy upon relationship not being successful.
I know how to multitask, sir.
Because you have determined in your
because
midst,
I feel
you
disrespected.
don't want nobody for them.
It's not about
circle.
you're doing it the wrong way. It's disrespectful. You're looking at it as I don't want you to move on with your life and be happy. No, you can move on and be happy. Be happy with whoever you want to be with.
No, it's definitely
except
not that.
anyone in my circle.
So it's not anybody who you want to be
Yes,
with.
anybody who you want to be with outside of my circle. There's so many women out here on this earth. There's so many people you can be with. But you decide that you're going to fall in love with someone in my circle. Right there, so it makes me feel like you've been looking at this person when we were together.
In the context of what we're talking about here, right? If you fall in love with somebody in my circle after me, there is nothing I can do about that. Nothing. Especially if it turns out to be the right decision. Nothing I can do about that.
Over my dead body.
Not at all. And me personally, I'm going to congratulate you and keep it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just the type of person I am.
Yeah, that's just the
I'm
type
not
of
going to
person.
concentrate my energy on breaking up a relationship because me feel with that selfishness there. So you're not for there with nobody inside of my circle.
And you know what? I wouldn't
me.
even be on no shit like I'ma do this and I'ma do that. I would just fuck you and just make her mad. Like I wouldn't stop being with you, and it's just gonna be like you're gonna feel the
that's
shit
a different scenario.
But that's what
a different scenario, no, because right there, so now you now decide so you're gonna cross the line and fuck shit up.
I decide I'm gonna cross the line, but when she decided she's gonna cross the line by being with my ex, that's crossing the line.
No,
yes, it is.
You cross the line now because the man in a relationship with another woman is not like the man.
He's in a relationship with my friend or my family.
Like
listen to me. If you're in a relationship, if me and you there, and you decide to me and you leave, and you are there with my friend and my cousin, and you decide to you want to come back for your piece, I'm gonna give you a piece, and I'm gonna make sure she know about it too.
Alright, so
I'm gonna give you a piece, and I'm gonna make sure she know about it too.
My question to you now is this: suppose the man now don't want a piece and never come to you for your piece, you ever push up yourself on it?
No, I'm not that type of person to push myself onto no one. Okay. I'm not that type. I'm not going
just to mess up a relationship. You're gonna push up yourself.
No, there's other ways to fuck up a relationship. It's not. I mean, I don't have to be throwing myself at you or try to sleep with you to do that. There's other ways to fuck shit up and just keep it pushing. But trust me, I'm gonna fuck shit up and keep it pushing. Because you're not gonna disrespect me and just feel like, okay, you're gonna have a happy life and just live. No, bitch.
No. Have a happy life.
Nope.
No.
Under my dead body, you ain't. Nope.
Yeah, well, you're that type of person that's still.
I'm gonna be happy,
but
you gonna be on some bullshit because I'm gonna fuck shit up.
You make it do your thing, man. I mean, really, it up to you.
I feel like it's disrespectful and it's violation. Like certain things, because for me, it's like you've been looking at this person while we were in a relationship.
No, it doesn't.
But 90% of the times, that's what it is.
I don't agree.
That's what it is.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I don't agree.
Because I'm just gonna see you and just be like, oh my God, he was heartbroken because of the relationship that him and her, just came out of, and I was there to lean on his shoulder. He was there to lean on my shoulder.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I don't agree that happens 90% of the time where a person is a laying weight. No, it's not a laying weight situation at all.
There are females out there that are like that, and there are males out there that are like that.
I disagree with you. Say it happens in that way, but I also wanted to keep a balance and say that it does not happen. It does not happen in that way all the time. Naturally, it can happen same way. Where a man and a woman just link together. We're in the same circle. We're probably cool, and it just
but why would you want to be with someone that your friend is like?
It's not necessarily you wanting to be. You know, understand me, Nikita? It's not necessarily you.
You can control your feelings and your emotions. You can control yourself. So therefore, if you know that there's certain lines you don't cross, you can control yourself from crossing that line.
All right, let me ask you a question, right? Suppose in yourself you wonder what could have been.
Not with your friend's man, not with your family's man. That's just fucking nasty. That's twisted. Why are you sitting there praying
listen to your answer. I am not your man. You're my ex. You're no longer in the picture.
No, it's not about.
Get that together first. Get that in your mind. You're not in the picture again.
I'm not in the picture, but you gonna fuck my friend or my family.
You're not in the picture. You're an ex.
Try that shit.
You're an ex.
Boom, try that shit.
Get that in your mind.
Get that in your mind.
Listen to your answer.
Get that in your mind. Try that.
You're no longer in the picture.
Okay. If
You're relevant again.
I'm gonna be in the picture because that's my friend. And
You're gonna put
listen,
yourself in the
no.
picture.
That, you know what? If that's my friend is gonna come to me and want to share certain things with me. They're gonna want to come and get advice. They're gonna want to talk to you about certain things. And you think I'm gonna sit here and allow her, and you're gonna think I'm gonna sit here and allow a friend to come to me and say,
It's gonna
"Girl,
be
you know,
awkward.
me and him been having
It's gonna
issues."
be awkward.
Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. You stupid.
It's gonna be awkward.
It's gonna be awkward. But why would you put yourself in a situation like that when there are many people out there you can be with? But you're gonna sleep with your friend and your family's man?
You can't determine.
I can't determine it.
You can't
But guess
determine
what? If it is
who we
supposed to
end up in a
happen, I
relationship
promise you, any of my family and friends, if that is the meditation that y'all have, I promise you, y'all won't have a happy life. So don't even try that shit, cause I'm gonna fuck shit up, on God. Which camera are we looking in?
What she said.
It's gonna be a shit
She
show.
gonna fuck shit up.
It's gonna be a shit show. Like, I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect me and just feel like, okay, you're just gonna go on. Man, I say, may I try kill you now, may I try do nothing like that, but definitely you're not gonna have a happy life.
Yeah. Coming from the ex.
The same ex them won't allow for come back in your life and sleep with and them thing there. Cause you act like men don't sleep with their ex.
You come back in my
Yes,
life.
because
me done
that's
with
what
your
happens.
ex. Me done.
How many men really are done with their ex after they're done with their ex? Not many. Not many. Not even you when you were back in your days. You're not. So please,
Me
don't. No. Please.
If
That's why I say with the situation with you saying, okay, with the ex,
If me and
I
you
would
could-
not go back and I would not. That's bullshit.
Nikita, if me
That's
and you,
bullshit.
Nikita, if me and you for done.
If me and you for done left, Angie, you can't left this. You're there for life. You can't left. All when you want left, you can't left.
If me and you.
All when you're married and you have a woman and other picnic, you can't left. You still will be back here. So
If me and you for done to death, right? If me and you for done to that, tomorrow, that's it. It's over.
you're a fucking liar. But
Me don't
okay.
want to see you. Me don't want to see the.
Okay.
Me don't want to see the size. Me don't want to see nothing.
Okay.
Me don't want to take off nothing.
Okay.
Me good.
Okay.
I'm keep it pushing.
Mhm.
If me and you for done to that,
That's what you say.
adapt me now.
Make sure you stick by that.
Me I stick by it.
Okay.
Me I tell you the truth. Me that me. Well, it's not like it will happen. But if it will happen, I'm definitely gonna be sticking by that.
Mhm. I'm sure you will.
I'm sure I will too. I'm sure I will too.
Okay.
I'm sure I will.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Definitely.
Mhm.
Me not have a problem. Me not think, like me say, me understand your perspective and I respect it. But at the same time, I can also see and understand where I'm coming from. You understand what I
We
say?
can't see it.
There is no way I am going to be interjecting myself into your personal life after I become an ex.
If you're messing
No
with my
matter who-
family and or my friend,
No
yeah.
matter who
Okay.
you decide for David
Mhm.
after me,
Mhm.
I'm not interfering in anything.
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep it pushing. I got my own life to live. The only time
But
me
you
and you
want like
talk-
say, but
the only time
when you
me
say
and
these
you
things,
talk-
Jack, like I'm gonna stop living my life. I'm still gonna live my life, but I'm gonna fuck your
It
shit up
not
in the
sound
meantime.
Like, it not sound like
No,
you
I'm
live
gonna
the life. It sound like you gotta concentrate energies to fuck shit up.
Andrew, you know me already. Hear me again. You know me already. Like, come
It
on.
sounds like you're gonna be concentrating.
I'm gonna give you that.
energies
I'm gonna give
to
you that.
fuck
Listen
shit
to
up.
me. I'm gonna. You don't understand this thing called multitasking. You see, y'all men and I really
Damn,
open to that. Y'all don't really know much
multitasking,
about that.
yeah.
I can multitask, okay? I could fuck your shit up and I could still live a happy life, okay? But I guarantee you,
Can't.
oh, how not?
Because
How?
you're miserable.
How am I miserable?
Because
Just
you
because
try to mess
no,
up your ex
I'm
life.
not with you. I don't care for you. I don't want to be with you. But my thing is, you're not going to be with none of my family. That's
No.
my thing.
You're miserable.
I know.
You're
How
miserable.
could you be? How could you?
You're miserable
But how
at
could you
trying to mess
terms
up
that
your
I would be
ex-life.
miserable?
Because you're busy spending time trying to mess up your ex's life.
Okay.
That's what miserable is.
No, that's just petty. And that's me.
Miserable and pettiness.
No, that's petty, and that's me. I would go to the heights just to fuck shit up and just keep it
Miserable
pushing.
and pettiness.
But I definitely would not be miserable.
Miserable.
But I
Especially
guarantee
when
you-
you see the relationship a flourish. Worse when she see it a flourish. She got rubber and
How would it be flourishing and I'm gonna fuck it up?
I'm gonna mess it up.
But that's what I'm gonna do, so it won't be no flourishing. It's gonna be fucked up, so y'all won't be flourishing nowhere.
No, you can't stop it,
No,
That's
okay.
the worst part about
Okay.
it. Because
know.
what is to be must be. You can't stop it. And that's the worst part about life.
If that's how you feel and that's what's gonna make you feel good about the situation, but just understand that it definitely will not play out that way.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, it's a miserable vibes that, and at the end of the day, you never can stop nothing at all. Because what is to be, will be.
And when you go over to the other grass and you realize it ain't greener, and your
Well,
ass
that
is
is a
trying to
different
hop back
story.
the fuck over,
That's a different story.
then you're gonna
People
realize.
always find time to say, you go over and the grass is not greener on the other side. But what if the grass is greener on the other side?
It won't be greener
What
because
if-
I'm going to be throwing a whole bunch
What
of
if-
fire and shit on that bitch, so it's going to burn. It ain't going to be green.
What if when you throw fire,
Fuck.
the grass grow back even
It,
higher?
trust me, it probably won't.
What if when you throw fire,
'Cause I'm very
the grass
consist-
grow back even
It
higher?
won't because I'm very
And
consistent
then-
with
and
my
that's
shit.
what I'm trying to say to you.
And once I'm on the shit, I'm
And-
with the shit.
And that is exactly
So-
what I am trying to say. You're going to spend the rest of your life trying to
Fucking your
make
shit
my
up.
life,
But I'm still gonna be
miserable as
happy.
an ex. You can't be happy. You're
Yes,
gonna
I
be miserable
can.
because you're going.
No,
guess
I'm
what?
not.
Guess what?
No,
Bob?
I'm not.
Guess what? No.
Because I'm going to be doing my own thing.
No. Guess
In the
what?
process, I'm fucking your shit
No,
up.
Guess what? In the process of trying to mess things up, you're gonna realize that things just get better and brighter and better and brighter. And every obstacle where you put
Nah.
in, every obstacle where you put in the way, the relationship just grow and grow. You not go miserable.
No,
You go miserable.
no. It's just more determination to fuck shit up even more.
No, miserable.
Just more fuel to the fire.
No,
It's
you're gonna-
definitely not miserable.
You go miserable.
Yeah,
You go
definitely
miserable
not.
because you go see your
You
ex
and I
a
are two.
flourish.
You and I are two totally different people. So that might be your views on it, but trust me, I definitely won't be miserable.
That definitely is my
I'm a
view.
very persistent person,
Yeah,
and
but-
if I say listen to me, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it,
Yeah, and
whether
if you
it's
say
good
you
or
can't,
bad.
and if you
No,
say-
it's
yeah,
not about
and if you say
can.
you-
I don't have that
and
mentality.
if
I
you
don't
say no
have that.
matter
I
what you
can't
do.
do. I don't have that mentality of easing up, or if I can't do. If I see it ain't working one way, bitch, I'm gonna find another way, and I'm gonna fuck shit up that way. But
And
I
if you say that
guarantee
way, it
you.
don't work.
But I guarantee
And the
you,
relationship
if you
still
decide to
a
be with
flourish.
any of my family or friends, you would not have a happy life. Because first of all, karma's gonna beat the fuck out of both of y'all.
Come on, I have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Come on, I have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Nothing at all. Because
Okay.
at the end of the day, me move on with my life, you move on with your life. Your
You
ex,
being with someone's family member that's sneaky
your
and
ex.
dirty as hell. So how could you be comfortable with saying, okay, I'm gonna be with someone, I'm gonna be with my ex's family or cousin or some shit like that, like, and be comfortable with that and feel like you're gonna have a prosperous relationship? No, it's not. It's not.
I don't agree.
It's not going anywhere.
I don't agree.
It's
You
not
are
go-
gonna, you are gonna be the try. You are
I'm gonna be the
you are
determining
gonna
factor
try.
of that. No, I'm gonna be the
You are
determining
gonna try
factor
to
of
be the
that.
hinge of the spokes.
No, Daddy. I'm gonna be the determining factor whether it goes good or whether it goes shit.
Yeah, you are gonna try to be the. You
No,
are
not
try
try.
to be.
Do.
You understand what
I don't
say?
try.
But you
I
know,
do.
What is to be, will be. You can't do nothing
Well,
about
I
that.
guess that's the same situation then, where if I'm with one of your family or somebody could, but that's, I wouldn't even think of that. Like if me and you are not together, I would never say,
women
okay, I'm
probably don't
gonna.
think that way.
No, most women, yeah, some women do, because some women like it for the revenge factor of it, and that's what it is for most women. If they sleep with someone's family or something like that, it's more of revenge. It's not for, okay, well, I really
Well,
love
I
this
feel-
person, I really want to be.
Alright.
It's about getting back at the person
When I
because
think
they did
about
some
it,
shit to
we
you.
get even technical and in depth with that. It have to be where we can determine that this is just a natural vibration. For me, but that's speak from my perspective. It have to be a natural energy and vibration. It can't be nothing like that, like trying to get back
But that's
or trying to
but
get out
most of the time.
or
That's
trying
what
to
it
get
is.
over, trying to get over on, or trying to hurt, or anything like that. Once me realize personally, said this is what it's about, then it now go work naturally. You understand what I say? But if if it's a natural energy, just a natural vibes, and it just connect that way there, then it connect that way there. What you gonna do about it?
I'll let me dead man Antonio.
See, all in debt.
And I'm a dead
All
man
in debt,
Antonio.
she miserable.
Me give you a peer box and kick. Miserable is definitely not it. But peer box and kick could I get.
All in debt, she miserable. That's side girl.
You can call it what you want. I say, oh, you feel, but for me, it's definitely not miserable. I definitely won't be unhappy. I know a girl right now. I have a friend right now. I wouldn't say a friend, but an associate right now.
Mm-hmm.
And her ex is dating. It's kind of a situation like this, but it's not a friend that she was close with, but it's someone that she knew of.
And well, go on.
And she fuck shit up until them off left.
She spend her time and fuck shit up.
But she was doing her thing. She was in her own relationship, flourishing relationship, as I said.
So let me ask you a question.
But she did a lot of things and made a lot of accusation and made a lot of propositions and a lot of things to fuck shit up, and she sure enough did.
So let me ask you a question now, right? You put her in the right. From your perspective, you put her in the right in doing what she did to mess things up, right?
I'm not saying I put her in the right, but that's something I would have done.
Yeah, so you put her in the right. That's
whatever you want to call it.
You don't think that karma will be working?
No.
From your end?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Because y'all disrespected her. Y'all betrayed her trust.
Okay.
No.
Because karma only work one way.
It's not about karma only working one way, but I feel like karma is gonna get the friend more, because if you're my friend and you started dating my ex, something ain't right there. Karma. And any female that I know or that is watching this podcast would definitely agree with me. If your friend or your family member goes and sleep with your man, your ex, that's violation on many levels, on all levels. You would never see a female would say, okay, or be comfortable with saying, okay, yeah, I'll sleep with my friend's ex or my cousin's man, or I'll sleep. Like, that's nasty.
Longer your man.
That's, as I said, ex.
Okay.
Didn't you hear that?
Your man too. Sleep with my man.
Your friend's ex-man. It's still nasty.
I am no longer
it's still
yours.
It's
we
still
are
nasty.
no longer attached. I have no obligation to you.
You're still not understanding my point, but okay. It's nasty. And as I said before, and I stand by that, it's nasty.
I have no obligation to you.
It's nasty. You don't have any obligation to me, but it's a certain thing called respect.
Of course.
It's a certain thing called, exactly. You can never have respect for someone if you say you're going to sleep with their family or their friends after you and them break up.
It's not an intentional thing from my perspective.
How could it not be intentional if you knew about the person? If you know that's my family, but you're going to say you're going to build a relationship with them, you should have stopped that shit from the jump. You shouldn't even let it go certain parts.
If it comes to like I said before, if it comes to a point where it's happening because some personal vendetta or something like that, then most definitely.
So only if it's revenge, you're gonna look at it as a wrong way. But if it's just
in the realms of that type of energy there. But if it's like a natural, pure vibes,
it's
nasty. There is nothing you can do about that.
It's not about doing anything. It's about the respect, and it's nasty.
Nothing you can do, and especially if that relationship ends up.
The question is, why you keep stressing about the relationship flourishing?
Because that's
not the point. But that's not the point. The question is, how would you feel if your friend is your ex? Exactly. That's the question. You keep stressing about whatever relationship is but I'm telling you already, this shit ain't gonna flourish because I'm gonna fuck it up. So why you keep talking about flourishing? Why you keep stuck in like you stuck on phonics? Wagwan. You not read between the like wagwan.
No, man.
I get it.
No, it's like how you determine.
I get it.
Alright, it's like how you determine to mess things up. We determine for flourish.
Okay, well it ain't gonna happen.
So
it's not gonna happen.
So I just balance.
It's not gonna happen. So my thing is just let you know, like if that's your meditation where you feel like you gonna mess with any of my friends or my family after if we're supposed to break up, I guarantee you will not be a happy life you're gonna live.
That's definitely not my meditation. No, you know what I mean. Before this conversation,
Maybe, and like
You
I
was
said,
open to it?
there are parameters where
That's fucking nasty, bro.
there are parameters where if they're not aligned with my view and thinking and thoughts, then most definitely it won't happen. You know what I mean? But
That's
at the same
nasty.
time,
Just to
like
even-
me say, from my end, do you?
Just to even know that that's a thought of yours, or even that you feel you're comfortable with that, that's very uneasy
I'm not
for me.
100% comfortable, but
You're
at the same
comfortable.
time,
You're comfortable because you're defending it very hard and talking about the flourishing relationship that would
babe,
not happen.
I have to defend it because we're having a conversation. It wouldn't
But
be.
it's our
wouldn't be-
opinion. It's our feelings. It's how we see
so
things.
it wouldn't make sense to me there. So I say, yeah, for real. We gotta
But you
talk about
couldn't-
it.
But you couldn't stop right and mad.
We gotta talk about it. We gotta share our feelings and our thoughts.
Yes, and your feelings is you would date one of my family or my friends if we break up. And my reaction to that is over my goddamn dead body.
Okay. Over your dead body then.
I promise y'all would not have a happy life. I would make shit so horrible for y'all. Like, it would be like a job. You know, like how you go to work and you come home from work.
So I'm
It would
to
be
your
like
job.
an assignment for
So I'm
me.
to your work.
It would be like an assignment
So I'm
for
to
me.
your job.
It would be like an
Some to
enjoyment.
your actual job. You
Multitasking.
waste time.
No, I'm
You
not
have kids
wasting
to
time.
feed.
Yeah, and they gonna be all right. My kids is always gonna be straight. They gonna always be first priority. But trust me, I have other times. People make time for what they want. People will be like, "Oh, I'm so busy, I don't have time." Yeah, you make time for what you want. You prioritize what's important and what's not. And for me, that will
And
be
you
a
make
part
that
of my
important.
Of course. Y'all feel like y'all want to violate me. I'm a type of person where I take disrespect very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Once you disrespect me, I will go all out to violate you. I would take my last. You watch that movie Acrimony, I think it's called, with Taraji P. Henson,
No.
where it's a
Only
scene
watching
where
this
she is like, she's not obsessed, but she felt disrespected by her husband or whatever happened. And in the ending, it's not obsessed. In the ending, he left her for someone else, but she helped him to build everything that they had. And it's like he gave the next woman everything that she was supposed to have. So her thing was, all right, I'm gonna fuck shit up. Y'all ain't gonna be happy. But she took it to a different extent because she went and killed her goddamn self. Like, it was to a level where she approved that point.
Obsession. Ding, 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 ding.
That's not obsession.
End up kill yourself too?
That's not
Because you're
obsession.
trying to
That's
make your
fucking
man
crazy.
happy?
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That's not obsession. That's just being flat out crazy. But as I said, I wouldn't go that far. However, I'm definitely gonna.
Just live your life, yeah, man. For me,
Yeah, you
just
gonna
live
live
your life. That's
yeah,
just my
live your
opinion.
life.
I'm one of those people where, freedom of choice. Move on with your life if you want to move on with your life with whoever you want to move on with your life with.
Not somebody
I
in my
will
circle.
never, ever try to be that fork in your spokes or in your rims. or-
Well, I will be
in the
that
tire.
nail in your tire.
Yeah,
Okay?
I would never.
I will have you slow leaking.
Yeah, I would never.
Okay?
That's
I
not
will
me.
be that nail.
I wouldn't concentrate my energies in that.
Well, let's see. I may have
Department.
enough energy and my
Sorry.
energy. I enough for multitask, enough for split up my team, enough for work it, and enough for do what I have to do when I need to do it. So here, what if I that's what I forgot do, and that's what I do. But guarantee you, say that cousin there,
That you gotta do.
or that family there, every time I say I'm a beat her, that is the first thing.
Right?
Just because you violate me, because that's violation.
I
Every
hear you.
time I see you, I go beat you.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, let's see what the fans have to say about this. Let's see what they have to say. But I hear you.
Let us know.
hear you.
Let us know what you guys think about this episode, season 4. As I said before, it's going to be a lot of heated discussions, a lot of thought-provoking topics. Let us
And
know
the
what you
spice
think.
right, you know what I mean?
Oh, that one there go?
And the spice is right.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for joining us on this episode. Please let us know how you feel about this season 4 opener. Let us know how you enjoyed this episode. If you are watching anywhere around the world, just please be free to comment,
Feel
share,
free.
and let us know how you feel about this episode.
Yes.
We do appreciate you guys conversing with us and let us know how you feel,
And all the people
so we
in-
can have an open dialogue.
Sorry, baby. And all the people in our DMs I talk to, on WhatsApp and
Hold on, who in
the
your
personal
DMs?
messages.
Anybody
Please.
in my DMs? So who in your DMs?
Please
can you bring it to the platform? Bring it to YouTube. Bring it in the comments. You know what I mean? That's where we want to have the dialogue. Bring it on the music and marriage page on Instagram. Bring it there. Let us talk there.
And please, ladies, stay out of my husband's DM. Thank you. We don't want no problems. All right? Yeah. So season 4, thank you guys so much for joining us. Please make sure you guys go and subscribe,
Yes,
please.
please.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your graceful and lovely host,
Yes.
joined by my co-host.
I'm like Red Square. Graceful and lovely too, you know. You need to know that.
Well, good people.
Graceful and lovely too. Yeah. Yeah, man. Blessed love.